This video is about correctly using double spacing, figures, captions, and table of figures in assignments. So this assignment looks nice, but it's incorrectly formatted because it's too much like a magazine where the text flows around the pictures and not like an academic assignment. But if I change normal to double spacing, it will have an unfortunate effect on the position of the figures and their captions, as you can see. Yeah, there's things floating all over the place. I will start in a paragraph that has no figures to show you how best to do it. Leave the show hide on so you can see what you're doing. Insert a picture. Just make sure in the format menu it's in line with text and not any of these other choices. Insert the caption. Now you might find that you actually want to insert a picture further up, and usually the figure below will update its own number. But unfortunately the word figure 1 that you typed won't update. So instead of manually typing it, it's better to give each figure a particular name and use the References tab to insert a cross-reference and actually insert a field which refers to this particular figure, which means that if you were to insert yet another picture in here, and you'll notice that this hasn't updated, but this one has. So we just have to do the Control A right at the end of the assignment and do the Update Field choice, and the whole thing will update itself, and all your references will update as well as your figure numbers will update. So this is the sort of formatting that I'd be expecting to see. And then when I change the formatting of normal to 1.5, it has no effect on the position of the figures and captions relative to the text. And the final thing is that you want to, probably on a new page, insert a table of figures. Just take the basic options, although you might have to put the title in. These things update themselves. If you find you want to change the caption on a picture, then at some point before you hand the assignment in, you'll need to update the table of figures, which is quite easy to do by just doing Update Field, or simply by just doing a Control A Update Field, which will make sure that everything is updated through the entire assignment. And don't forget that wherever you've got a figure, you want to refer to it in the text. You'll notice these are fields. They just say figure 2, whereas this one says figure 3, sound with tail. It gives me the whole caption. So I'll just remind you how to do that. Pop into References in cross-reference, and I want to add this one in, and I can have only label or number, which will just give me figure 2, or else I can have entire caption. And that's pretty much it. Just make sure that you regularly do a Control A Update Field entire table, because that will just make sure all of your numbering is up to date.